Alright. So it's not the right timing right now. But I just need to tell everybody about this, cause why not? So you know how in one of my other videos I said you cannot escape the skybox. YouTube videos is wrong. Well, yes, it is. It is. It is impossible to get out of the skybox. But what I meant about that is that it's impossible for your camera to get outside of the skybox, because the skybox is centered around your camera. So no matter how far you go, the more no matter how far you go, it's still gonna follow you. Uh, but yeah. Now, by the way, just so you guys know, so before we get to the main part of this video, it turns out that when you probably think like like that skybox where it has like stars and stuff where it's just black and there's stars. Well, guess what? Those stars are just actual physical objects. That isn't a skybox, it's physical objects. And yes, outside of the skybox is black because there's nothing out there. But this game can't really render it, anyways. Alright, let me just set this out far. See now that that's far out. See, there's a skybox right there. You probably wondering, there's a skybox around that skybox. Well, actually, the reason why it's there is because it can't be. The portal doesn't know what's outside the skybox, so it decides to put something random there. By the way, when you go so far out, everything starts to turn black, right? No, that's not true. Like it's well, yes, everything does go black, but that doesn't mean you're outside of the skybox. Well, what certain part do you see? Like when you try to escape the skybox, do you see a single part of you getting near one of the edges? Just quick question. Because if it just turns black immediately, forget it. But it's because when you go so far out, the game can't render the skybox, so it starts to turn black. And what does and yeah, by the way, I found this out on my own. I found all of this out on my own, but the skybox is 5,000. The skybox is 5,048 studs wide. Because the skybox follows you. Look, this is just 100,000. Look, let me go 100,000. Let me go 100,000 blocks out. This is just 100,000, and we're far out. And it's pretty crazy. If we go like a million, that's us right there. Right there. By the way, just so you know, the Skybox multiverse does not exist. So other games, so there's a Skybox. So there's this one theory. There's a Skybox next to another Skybox, and the other Skybox has a different game in it. So first of all, you cannot skip the Skybox. And the reason how and why that happens is because it unloads everything and replaces the skybox with something else. Like you can see that there is enough. Oops. Yeah, you can see immediately came back to this. You can see the skybox immediately came back to my camera. Yeah, I cannot fix that. Yeah, I can't fix that. Anyways, now Now you can clearly see here that there is no other skyboxes. Now I can see why people believe this, but it's pretty cool. How like I find it pretty cool. How like you can just play like whatever. But yes, it is kind. You can look outside the skybox, just not put your camera out there. Your player can, if you can zoom far out enough, then your player itself can get outside the skybox. But I highly doubt that anyone can zoom out 5,048 studs. Just a little news for the thing, but yeah.